Hello Mean 40 friends, it's Anita. I just returned from camp and I'm a little mangy, but I wanted to talk about the importance of a good sunscreen because I had some training while I was away and it was very inspiring. So while I'm in the momentum, I thought I'd shoot a video for you. So I will be comparing Beautycounter brand sunscreen with a Korean brand sunscreen. And just keep in mind that the Korean standards for clean and also for the SPFs are not equivalent to the North American. So if you are in North America, your skin is really sensitive, you may want to stick to what complies under our EWG standards. Otherwise, if you're interested in trying a Korean sunscreen, I've selectively picked the mineral ones since last year and I've been consistently testing them on my skin in extreme sun conditions and all year round, and I've had no problems with these ones, which are my favorites. So let's get to it. The first sunscreen that I want to talk about is the Counter Sun, especially formulated for the face. The Beautycounter facial sunscreen is very matte, and I find that the texture is very light and it goes on smoothly and evenly without having to rub it in. The key thing for sunscreen for me is comfort, and so if it's sticky or if it leaves a white cast, I do not like it. This one is perfect for under makeup, and so I layer it with a primer and a foundation, and I find that the coverage is nice and comfortable, and also the finish is really clean and clear. The equivalent to the Beautycounter facial sunscreen, the Korean equivalent, is the Etude house. I spoke about this in last year's video, which I will link, and I did a more detailed review, but in short, this one gives the same matte finish. It is mineral based, it has a slightly higher SPF of 50, actually it's not even slightly higher, it's double. The comfort level of this one is amazing. It's thin like a serum, as well it's a good base for under makeup, and it stays on very nicely without any stickiness or white cast. So this is a great one. It's also very economical if you are conscious on budget. The next one I wanted to review is the body version of the Beautycounter sunscreen. So this is an amazing alternative to the facial one. This one is a good value purchase because you can use it on your entire body. You can use it on your family, like your kids. And then also I like to use it on my face. It's a higher SPF level of 30 and it stays waterproof for 40 minutes. So this is a really great one if you're spending a long time in the sun. I like to use it on my face because it gives that nice dewy glow finish. And sometimes if you don't want matte, if you're not wearing makeup, you just want that healthy kind of overall glowy dewy, this one will be the one to do it. I'm going to demonstrate how to apply this using the V method. So here's that. It's actually a thick layer. So this is more than what you need, but for you to get a sense of texture, and I layer this on. Oops. As you can see, it takes a longer application time because you need to really let it absorb, but I love the shine that I get from this. It's actually not a shine, it's more of a glow. So for those of you who really want a sunscreen that gives that glow rather than matte, so this would be for the matte, this would be for the glowy, then these are really both great recommendations and it feels comfortable. So it's not sticky at all. For a tinted SPF, this is Beautycounter's Dew Skin. I love this one because you get that glowy finish similar to this one, but it's a little bit more of a makeup. So when you take a look, this is the tint and it comes in a number of different colors. So even women of color, there is a palette of different shades that you will enjoy selecting from. It easily blends in, so you can see that it didn't take very long for it to absorb into and adapt to my natural coloring. But what it does is that it evens out the skin tone, giving that nice no makeup look that Koreans love, and then that overall dewy finish. Wear it all year round. It's a multitasker that has SPF in it, also has really great skincare moisturizing properties as well. So I really love this one for its convenience. The equivalent of the Beautycounter Dew Skin is the Korean brand ROVECTIN. ROVECTIN is formulated especially for sensitive skin, and this one is a double tone-up UV protection. So it's got a higher SPF of 50, but at the same time it has a slight tint on it that adapts to all skin colors. So it doesn't necessarily have the shade palette that Dew Skin has, but what you will find is that it gives that nice even coverage similar to the Dew Skin, and it's very comfortable. Use the V method for the tinted SPFs as well. So that is the recommended amount for any sunscreen, regardless of whether it's tinted or not. And then when you rub it into your skin, just using gentle motions, the texture is quite smooth and it does absorb really nicely. And then my final Korean recommendation is also a matte formula, and it's all mineral based, and this is the Round Lab 365 sun cream. So this has a UV protection of 50 and 4 pluses for the PA factor. This is extremely comfortable. It is a lightweight serum. The texture again is just so easy to blend in. So as you can see, it doesn't leave a white cast. It does take a little bit of time to blend in, similar to this one, but the overall effect is a nice smooth finish. It's velvety soft, not sticky at all, and as you can see, no white cast. So I hope that this helps you stay protected in the summertime, but remember, sunscreen is an all year round affair. These are ones that I've enjoyed throughout the winter and the summer. Particularly in the summer, my skin tends to get a little bit oily, so then I crave more of the matte formulas, such as these ones, but I also really enjoy the tinted versions for its convenience factor, and also I want to be able to make sure that I get a good amount of coverage, not just from the sun, but also from any sunspots. So I enjoy being out in the sun. One of the ways I combat sunspots is using a various suite of products that contain vitamin C, as well as this one contains kombucha. I will do a separate video on how I fight hyperpigmentation, and no surprise, a lot of the products are Beautycounter, but I'll also incorporate some Korean products as well. Overall, the ingredients are the same to fight hyperpigmentation, so the good news is that we can enjoy our time out in the warm sun without having to worry about sunspots, because there is a fix for those. Until next time, stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video.